Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be back at our colony in Whiskerwood. And let me first say, since the last time I played, there have been count them, 7 updates to the game. Granted, the majority of them were bug fixes of various sorts, but they changed the way that you could see the, this is the levels and the way that you can look at the Z levels. Very, very nice. And now you can kind of, when you go further down, see a little bit better of what you're looking. Um, and then what the other things that stood out to me is they changed I believe, the administrative tax. So they lessened the administrative tax overall, and then also reconfigured how the population tax works. So that's a little nicer. We'll see if that stays. But again, early access. Now they're figuring things out now that people are playing the game. So last time we created the stone cutter, but we still don't have any apprentices to go there. We did create the research lab, which we do. We just happened to have one person that was educated come through. So, hey, that's good. We are having him learn mushroom cultivation, difference in food, right? We do have somebody in the cafe, so that's going to help with our food. We have 3 people that don't have houses, but we are building them. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3, and we're kind of, it's not, we are building with space, semi-space efficiency. It's not pure space efficiency, but it's semi-space efficiency, right? But the next pirate that comes along could take out 2 or more houses in one swing. So there's that. We do have, I think these are berries and these are more berries. So we have food, we have wood. I do want to look, looks like Johnny Cakes. All right, nope, this is, no. Oh, we must have, we move his, where did we move? I'm so confused. Where is, that's the farm. That's a cabin, so that's a house. The stone cutter. That's the mining camp, which I don't know where they're going. Um, so sure. Uh, but where did do I have it like, no, because that's the forge hut. Here's the woodcutter. They're over there. I think it's because we're the start of the day, right? Is that what this is time wise? Yeah, we just started the day. It's barely 6 a.m. But it looks like they can get 3 more trees before we're going to have to figure something else out with them. Eventually, probably want to come over here to get wood and build over here, get flax. But that is further down the hike. What I did want to do last time, so I did get the fishing dock up. What I did want to do, because if I recall correctly, not the quest, I'll get to the quest in a second. Our disapproval last night, bleh, whenever it was I last played, uh, they did not like that they were dirty. So I do want to build them, and I'm thinking right next to the cafe. Sounds like a good idea. As long as, yeah, that's plenty of space. So let's get, I mean, we don't have the planks, but we do have Goose and Bluetail diligently working on planks. We don't have a ton of logs, but that's okay. They're diligently working, and if we can find an apprentice, we can make them diligently work better. Quests! Tomorrow the tax person arrives, which is fine. We have right now plenty of gold ore. We don't have a lot of copper ore. We have plenty of gold ore. We could give away the gold. We're not giving away the logs. I really don't want to give away the berries, but we can give away the trinkets because they mean nothing to us and apparently everything to the cats, but not to everything. They're one apiece. So there's that. We have a request to
You
get.
have been entrusted by your fellow Whiskers to lead.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to redo you. We have a quest to get 5 more people and then uh, basically have houses for all of them. So, we're working on it. What is wrong with you? Oh, yes, because I had told Deuce and Blue, please work double time so that we could have plenty of planks. We're going to speed up the time so that we get stuff done. I think, yeah, we only have 2 builders. We have Rabid Dog and Matt currently as builders. So realistically, we do kind of need more people. I did notice. Oh look, who's restocking? Collie Turtle is restocking. Make sure that his cafe has amazing stuff. Okay, what we are looking for. Ooh, educated. If I get this person, I can then definitely I can definitely then have 2 people in my research station. Let me just double check because the research station doesn't care what guild they're from. Nope, doesn't care. Just as long as they're educated, that's what they care about. Okay. He is a little rebellious, so whatever. I mean, I think that's okay if we want to rebel against our overlords, That sounds okay to me. Slow and a loner, that doesn't sound great. Thoughtful, that's nice, but unsafe, that's not good. Monarchist isn't necessarily good either, because if we go to try to overthrow our cat overlords, this person's going to have a hard time. And sickly is not great either. So I think we take this one and we refuse this. Do not need them right now, especially since we don't have houses for all of them. But yeah, I mean, okay, hold on. I need to figure out where this other house is going to be. Yes, I could make plank. I don't have enough planks to make plank houses, so I'm not necessarily. Ooh, I could do that and have that hang over. Is that enough space? Yes. Let's just do it. Let's not think about it. What I did notice last time is that they tend. I do plank. Oh, that's log Hammond. Oh, I made them plank abodes. Interest. But as you notice, 17, 9, and 6. Instead of focusing on one, they kind of just focused on all of them. Go team! Okay, I have plenty to give away. if I want to get some more cloaks and some planks. Won't solve my housing problem, but I think it's okay. And the more I take, the more the cats are happy because then I'm I'm doing all the things, right? Yeah. We're better off doing the logs for right now. Now, 22 planks isn't enough to do 3 houses and the bathing dock. On some level, I'm hoping that they prioritize the housing over the bathing dock. Ooh, they're prioritizing research. That makes sense. Russian is like, I need this wood. This wood I need. Oh, so 2 things. We need to come in here. We need whistle. You're not a whistle. Nope. I don't think so. I need to remember. I have 17 already. I really need to remember who the heck I put into this. Oh, this must be Whistle because it doesn't have a name. I will come back to you. Okay, so we have Bad Wolf Rose, Ghost, Oak, Blue Tail Swanee, Eval, Deuce, Brooke, Johnny Cakes, Rabbit Dog, Matt, Russian, Ellie Turtle, Hamalia, Caribou, and Mike. Let us make chaotic chaos. There. Welcome. I hope you like researching, because that is now your job. You are to help Russian so we can do glorious things and learn glorious things and all the things. Well, one person's definitely going to get a house. I made that out of logs. And see, instead of finishing this one off, he added more to this one. Like, seriously? Okay, so you need 4, 8, you need a ton, and you need a ton. So we might, no, we won't be able to, especially when Russian keeps taking them for research. That's pretty funny, actually. He's like, yoink. But I didn't know how this was going to work, so that's good to know. So the research is going to need 3 more for me to do cultivation. Okay, okay. I know you're all going to be dirty, but hey, look, you're eating in a cafe. I mean, that's something, right? I totally understand that 3 of you don't have a home because, yep, the chaotic chaos bear is like, I know it's last here, but I'm smart, so I'm taking this one. I don't want to wait. We better only have 3 mice that are out and about. I'm hoping. It looks like everybody's in a house, so that's good. Land. Oof. Left outside. Oof. Because it was raining at least, they weren't complaining about being dirty. That's a positive. But yeah, things we need to fix. It's okay. We are getting there. I'm just happy our food is holding. Because that is going to be potentially a problem come winter, which it looks like is in 5 days. Oh, I did learn something. Oh, hi, tax collector. Our cat overlords are here. Okay. 300, right? I don't want to give them, that's going to be more than I need. I really want the schematics, honestly. This will only give me one bite at the end, one gift. Oh, well, let's do that. And then, okay, so that's all the trinkets I have. I'm trying to make it so I barely give them whatever it is they want. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I sacrificed some fish, but I think that's better. Oh, mushroom cultivation. Beautiful. Okay, so now when I go to farm tool, I can do a mushroom, which I don't know quite how mushrooms, work. Okay, what I need to consider is how these mushrooms, how we get into these mushrooms, right? I don't. Okay. Oh, hey, gift supplies, wind chimes. Now, when I did the demo, I overlooked the wind chimes altogether. My mistake. This makes them oh so happy for very little effort. So we definitely want that. Um, do I want gold bars and copper? Because I know that that is well out of my abilities really soon. I think I want the cut stone. I'd rather have planks and cut stone, I think. Wind chimes, yay. Okay, so this is one plank. I don't remember if there's a radius. Um, what I do want, I think I want the wind chimes there. So every time they do food or anything like that, we want wind chimes. This, I believe, is dead space. So that will hit anybody who comes up this direction or anybody who comes up this direction. Granted, if they go like up and around, that won't necessarily benefit them, but I don't want to use too many. I'll do one more. These ones don't have to be like built, so that's the nice, so they'll get the instant effect of it all. Supply ship. Oh, okay, hold on. Supply ship. I have 25 planks because I got that as part of the gifts from the king. This needs, so we should have a bathing dock soon because that only needs 4. That needs 1, so 5. That's got everything. And that needs 6. So 11 of these are gone. But we still will have some extra. The reason that matters is because I think I might actually take the machinery and the tea. It's less new debt, and I don't need the planks as badly. And again, like, if I don't do that, excuse me, Are you guys doing absolutely no? I cannot have that. Let's see. Oh, whoops, I'm pressing the wrong button. Why? Why can't you? I think this is just out of range. To get that copper, which makes me very unhappy. Oh, there's copper right there. So for the moment, let's have you do that. And yes, I realized later that their mine tool is here, so I don't have to go back up to go get the the, the quappa. All right, let's come up. There's our other mine over here. And there's nothing here, so that's fine. Is there anywhere else? Ooh, there's more gold. So let's get that for sure. I'm wondering if they're just not close enough to this. Like if the radius is, yeah, it needs to be a little over. Um, as soon as they get the gold, I'll move it over so that they can get all that copper. So that Swanee and Eval can get the copper. Not gonna be today. One person might have had their house, but that's, yeah, not gonna happen. There was idle people. I do not like idle people. Oh, there's people who had tea. Kind of see, look, the green. Oh, and you can hear like the little music symbols that go above their head as they walk past the wind chime. That's pretty cool. That should help counterbalance. Oh, and you can hear the wind chimes. That's neat. I like that. Yes, yes, we still have 3 people without a house. I understand. They just need to do a little bit of work, that's all. And then you'll have your houses and it'll be grand. And then we have planks. Oh, they're still working overtime. Interesting. I didn't tell them to work overtime. That's interesting. See, look, there's that dirty fur. It's back. Aw, pleasant surroundings. This is partly from the wind chimes. A happy tenant. Oh, look at all these pluses. Dining in style. Tea. Tea gave me a boost. Early to bed. Who was these people? I mean, granted, they're getting up before 6 a.m. So, yeah. I mean, we did get the max approval, so that's good. We got some clothing issues. There's bland food, but you know what? We're getting there. I'm hoping this will go away soon. Crab surroundings. Uncomfortable. Don't know what that means. Got dinner. That should be at least what you're happy about. Yep. All the way up. Start a new day. I didn't press that button. I forgot. Tax collector in 3 days. Okay. I kind of don't want like I I'm at a weird point right now. I'm at a weird point in my life. Um, you both are gonna do absolutely butt kiss, right? Okay, so as long as here, hold on. I'm gonna do this. Does that then? I put you here. That then works. Okay. And then, nope, up one. We are going to, oh, I'm sorry. Oops, wrong way. Mine tool. Yeah, we know that there's some copper here, so definitely want to get them busy and working. I do not want to see camp is idle. What is, oh, are we out of, okay, we're out of logs. Fair enough, Johnny Cakes, fair enough. Let's give you some stairs that will be helpful to lots of people, not just Fisher. Okay, so you are definitely needing to. I need to here, I think. Okay. And then I shouldn't have to denote a priority. That should just go, hey, these trees are not worth, okay. I see my folly. I understand. Actually, you could get these trees over here. So there were trees. I just want to make sure you get all of these. All of them. Okay, nobody's trying for work, right? No. Okay, great. Oh, we got this house coming up and that house coming up. 2 people are going to have a home. And our plank production is now going through the roof, which is lovely. Okay, somebody said our area was drab. They're not wrong. I know. So we've got some stuff that we can do. Ooh, a hanging garden. That's lovely. So there's the wind chimes. Oh, you know what? Ugh, I totally forgot. I need to get you guys researching something else. The slide. I really want to research the slide, but we have other things that I think we're going to need more. Missing the prerequisite. Okay, so that needs a charcoal furnace. That needs a flax spinner. That'll make ropes and threads. Okay. And the ore furnace, the charcoal furnace. I'm just seeing how many things need. And that needs the ore furnace. And this, so the charcoal furnace really seems like the thing that I need the most right now. It unlocks a whole bunch of other things that we would like to have in our lives. We would like to have in our lives. Okay. Oh, isn't that pretty? So, okay. So this is the log house, right? And this is the plank house, which gives it just a little bit more, little nicer, right? A little nicer. Um, Decorations. That's where I was. Oh, we could do path decorations. That's cool. Oh, that's really neat. Eventually what we're going to want to do when our planks are good supply and whatnot is we are going to want to have plank paths and then we can decorate them, which is, I think, lovely. All right, I don't Let me go back to hope we don't have a grave. Oh, we need to save up for a town hall. Okay. I need to not forget the town hall. The town hall didn't exist in the demo, and that's why I don't remember it. Um, I think it would be kind of funny to have a tree next to the plank place. That's just, I think, ironic. And then, oh, this is only logs. Okay, cool, cool. Um, I'm gonna put, hope that blocks them in. Oh, I bet I can put something there. A little tree in between the houses, a space that I wouldn't have used otherwise. They're gonna have a lot of prettiness when they wake up. That's a plank. That's a log, that's a plank, that's a plank. That's 2 planks. I think I want a tree here. I don't know. I might be able to use this, so I'm hesitant of, and then this, that's the entrance, but I might still be able to use this as well. So I'm trying to limit some of the, I can't see. Can I put something here? No, I think that would block it. Actually, they can go under. Okay, so let's put a flower. Well, I don't want, put a small planter. Yeah, because here's the other thing that I'm going to need to do is winter's coming. I'm going to need to find a nice place for this campfire. Um, yeah, that's a thing. All right, lots of dirty fur, but hey, look. Did anybody take a bath? Are we not there yet? Hold on. We did have the bath up and running, it looks like. Oh, and I could deliver soap. Sorry, you just get water for right now. I don't know what to tell you. But it looks like bathed in the ocean. Yay! So 14 people bathed out of my 17 people. That's pretty clean and relaxed. Didn't expect such good hygiene. Well, so glad we blew your mind. So it's interesting. We had, what, 14 people, I said, bathed in the ocean, but we still have people with dirty fur. So I don't know quite. I don't understand. I guess maybe because they didn't use soap. I don't know how to make soap. Sorry. We only have one person who slept outside, so that should go away. Unsatisfactory bath. Well, I don't know what to do about that. Start a new day. Why is that? Okay, so let's. I didn't realize I had to undo that. I'm sorry, Deuce. Sorry, Blue. I undid it this time though, so you're good. Tax collector in 2 days. I just want to make sure we have gold ore. I really wish we had more copper ore. Or what? Okay. Yay, everybody has a house. So now we can take more people. Okay. What? Yay, charcoal furnace. Okay. Not that we have charcoal to do anything with. And not that like here's I'm like the charcoal should heat the home. No, it doesn't do that. That's not what it does at all. So what we could do is do a smoker. Maybe. That would then cook some of the food. And so some of the people who don't like raw food would then eat the smokery stuff. Again, we would need to grab some more people. We're going to need to grab some more people anyway because the charcoal furnace actually needs to be um, manned. And I do believe we'll look at it in a second, but I do believe the charcoal furnace runs on planks as well. Yeah. Organized heating. More powerful and permanently installed heating. Oh, this is what I'm missing. A bonfire. They require a fire tender to keep them supplied with more powerful and permanently installed sources. I like, oh, that's 55. Okay. I don't want my researchers doing nothing. Let's start there. Um, and while I really am tempted to do the slide, I'm going to do the covered bridge because I do have a use for that. And that's only 13. And while I would love the organized heating right now, it makes sense. I do want to get a town hall working. That's going to require 55. Uh, yeah, 55. Okay. I do have a weaver. Weaver. So I built the stone cutter. I can't use the stone cutter. We are using the sawmill. I can build, I can't quite build the charcoal furnace, and I can't quite build the weaver. And the problem with the weaver is our flax is way up high. I have so many resources just on this side of the map. Eventually, I'm going to have to build the housing over here. And then there'll be a covered bridge over here. So, yeah, I'm just trying to path mentally where I want to put some stuff, where some stuff needs to go. I'm going to need more people. So let's start by figuring out who I have. That does not work. So I need those long stairs to get up there from this side, unless I up, 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 up. Right, like I have to really do. I blocked that off because it just made sense at the time, but now it's like, eh. um. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to decide where my next houses are. So the problem with building out over here is we need a storage. So we need, and we can't build another warehouse. So I don't know. Ooh, a logistics hub allows for efficient movement of resources between warehouses using carts. Oh, we do have a storage shed. Okay. We didn't have the logistics hub last time. So maybe what we do is we start to build housing over here with a logistics hub. Granted, that's really far away from our cafe and um, our bath. So maybe we build another cafe over here. I think we need to build the structure before we build the buildings over there is kind of what I'm getting at. So I don't want, we're going to build more log cabins. That just think, I don't know that we're going to need those stone. We'll build that there. Build this here. Then I can build another one there. And eventually I can build maybe on top of those houses. And then, no, and then I don't want path decorations. I want stairs. I'm going to put stairs here. Let's build those houses first. We're about to take on more people. Now, I could take on, ooh, there's an apprentice farmer who dislikes raw food. All right, fair enough. I think I have to take, I don't think that that's an option. It's really terrible that I can't get an apprentice guild. Ultimately, I'm going to move this mining camp over here and then force, Eval and Swanee to live in one of these so that they're not far from their home at least. And probably the furnace is going to go over there too. Just trying to think. Okay, so we can need one in the cafe. Got everybody in the research lab. An apprentice sawmill. Well, I don't know that I have that either. So there's that. I might make these farmers. I might make another farm. Yeah. My gatherers doing anything? Can they reach in here? They can reach here for the moment. And they can reach not here. I know, I'm getting distracted. I understand this, but this is helping me think through like what I still need and who I need to bring on. All right. So for the moment, either that apprentice can go to fishing or I can make a new farm for them. We do have an engineer. It's not an apprentice. I think it's okay. I'm going to take him because raisin. No, because at least then there's stuff that he can or he or she can build, so we can use them for building. Weak knees, more likely to get hurt. I don't know that I want you. Optimist and swift. I think I'm going to pay the extra and take you. And then we're going to refuse those two. So we have spaces for them in theory. Yeah, that's just such a bad luck that we're not getting. Oh, I can. Okay, so I could. I'm sorry. That is not at all what you want to be doing. I understand, but you were building, so that wasn't what you wanted to do either. So let's add Ryland to the group. Enjoy stone cutting. Look at this speedy. Yeah, very speedy. Very, very, very speedy. Timothy, I'm so glad you are with us. And then we have one more. We do not have a Pepper. We do have a Mara, though. Welcome. And I get that we ran through a whole bunch of our blogs. But house, house, house. They actually might have a house by the end of the day. Nobody will be homeless. So that's lovely. Covered bridge. Yay. Where is that located? That's here. Well, Ryland's going to get us this. Oh, interesting. So we'd have to do like one. Oh, okay. So maybe just two. That would be great. Maybe just two. Okay, okay. That's not too bad. Because we have farms, we don't have earthworks, do we? Fills in marked areas with earthen. No, and we need stone. So that's not going to happen right this minute. Soon, though, because Ryland is on the job. Sawmill, we have the stone cutter. Yeah, a lot of this stuff just needs stones. The weaver, we don't. Weaver we can have. I just don't have any place for what I need weaving for. Oh, all of the berries are getting. I was like, why does that patchy look? Why does it look so patchy? Well, because berries. I don't know quite how the mushrooms work. Let me hold, please. I mean, okay, so here's what I'm going to do actually. I will look up how the berries look. But we're going to do another farm here. We are going to put, oh, do we want cotton or do we want flax? That is a really good question. Oh, so this can be, I'm assuming, crop compatibility. So this can be on these terrible pieces, it looks like. Interesting. I do want more flax. More flax. I do want flax because I'm pretty sure. Let's do this. Let's go back to the factory. Yes, flax into woven cloaks. So that's going to be my next sort of goal. Now, the question I should be asking myself is, do I need more tree? That's going to be flax. And then according to this, I can do mushrooms over here maybe? I'm just going to try that out. Try that piece out right there. See how that works. Okay. And now they definitely can get here. You might be able to get up there. So slowly but surely. Yeah. Ooh, and only 2 people have houses. Yay. How close? Eval. 20. How close are we to... Oh, there is more. There's a little bits more. I do want to make sure I'm getting everything. So maybe for the time being, that's fine. I don't need to be that high. Everybody has houses before the end of the day. Look at how that's amazing. Wonderful. Now, will they get to their houses before they fall asleep? Look at them bathing in the ocean. How lovely. We only have one more that we need for both of those quests. Now,
You have been entrusted by
we
your
want to be
fellow
very
Whiskers to lead their colony.
careful with this
This is the
quest and
highest
turning it
honor
in
any
because
Whisker
that gives us a tax credit. And in the winter, we're not going to be
Please, may
taxed.
we have better housing? This new
And that
island was
gives me
ex-
trinkets that I can use to do the taxes. And I think it will roll over. Like, so if we turn it in and we don't have another tax day for, I think it does roll over, but we want to make sure we use that during the winter because we will be taking on lots of supplies. We'll have no choice because otherwise the cats will get mad at us. Oh, I don't think you guys are going to make it. Nope. How many people slept outside? Oh, they did. They just barely made it though. Uncomfortable dinner. Okay, so we definitely have people not eating in the cafe. So that's a thing. I don't understand how we still have dirty fur and yet people are bathing. Unless they all did not bathe. That is a possibility. Eh, we did well. We did well. We did well. Okay. These guys aren't doing anything right now, right? Correct. I see the area of my waves. We're gonna do some long planks. Yeah, we're gonna do some long planks. And I think what I am gonna also do, uh, temperatures are becoming chilly. The temperatures aren't dangerous yet, but adequate heating will improve the mood and efficiency of your whiskers. Supply ship. You know, I am gonna take, even though the whiskers are coming tomorrow, I am gonna take the bigger one to get the planks. So we potentially can get up to 55 planks and um, do the town hall.
Do you
See
remember
what
the
that looks
parable
like.
of the lazy cat and the busy beavers? How the lazy cat ignored the advice of the beavers and never stocked up food for the winter? How he preferred the comfort of sleeping in the sun
I
over
already have
diligent saving?
that.
Winter is coming. We need to be like busy beavers and build up our food stocks.
Hey, you want 85 food? We have 114, mainly fish. Sorry. And we'll get 13 logs. We're going to accept.
Do you remember the parable of the
We're going to immediately turn in. Awesome. That makes me really, really happy. Um, wow, we are long stairs are just building it out. I might, okay, hear me out. I really want the town hall, but I might do the organized heating first because the Yeah, but the town hall allows me to not. It allows me to bank, apparently, some of the approval when I'm capped. All right, let's take a look at this long stairs. Would that have gotten? Yes, I understand. No, that does not. Yeah, that's just long stairs. It doesn't get me up some of those steep parts. All right. So I think, oh, it's so hard because I really do want to see what this town hall can do. Does policy control? Oh my lord. It is very large. I think it definitely, poor mice. They don't even get to see the ocean. But I think, yeah, it makes sense there. All right, we're just going to do it. Yeah, that's going to cause issues with research, but we're just going to do it. We can't do that one yet. We want smokery. Enjoyed by passing whiskers, the signpost. Yes, but it doesn't do anything. Yeah? Now, the medical triage might be something we do. I mean, it's definitely something we want, but like we might prioritize that because the whiskers will get sick, and if they stay sick, they will end up pause the work. That's going to free them up because I'm not going to have them do any research while the town hall is being built. Um, yeah, if the whiskers stay sick too long, they will inevitably die. We don't want whiskers dying. My first demo game, I think all of the colony basically died before I was like, okay, there is no salvaging this. Got it. Lesson learned. We're not doing that on the okay, I understand. Ooh, look. Go Ryland. Go Ryland. Go Ryland. Slowly building up the cut stone, which is very, very good. Which is very good. Now we have 6 builders. So as long as we have the planks, this will get built pretty gosh darn fast. Ooh, 2 planks. We just need 2 planks. We're not going to get those 2 planks today. We'll definitely get them tomorrow, though. That's awesome. Did you see that? I don't remember. I don't know which mouse that was, but one of them went and grabbed the planks, and then immediately, because the time was up, planks went bye bye. All right, tomorrow is the tax collector. We have a decent amount of gold. We have some copper. I don't want to do. Oh God, we have 42 logs. Oh my goodness. We must have. Here, hold on. We must have. Yeah, we chopped down these trees over here. That's massive. And then when those trees come down, oh, we're going to have so many logs. That's going to be really, really great. Really, really great. Okay, is everybody going to make it to bed? You, Oak. You are running the risk. Where is your bed? It's right here. Nope. Oak, I am very disappointed. How many? Although it didn't count against me, so I'm okay with that. Maybe that's one of the things they fixed because that was annoying that like we had so many whiskers that ended up sleeping outside just because they couldn't get home in time. Really sucked. Oh, 500 taxes because those are my daily taxes. Oof, oof. 256, 251 positive thoughts versus 116 negative, which some of the negative we can work on some of these. Yeah, some of them are doable. All right, we should be able to build this town hall and see what it does. Ooh, I'm so excited. We have one more day of fall, and then we will have winter. Ooh, it's going to be light showers. That means all of my whiskers are going to be by default clean tonight. That's pretty funny. All right. Uh, gonna have to use all the gold. That's not an option. I mean, this is the last time. Yeah. Can I? Uh, there we go. That is perfect. Yeah, I had to give them some other stuff, but it's okay. Full shipment. We will see you later. Get out of our area. Oh, it's going to be built. Ooh, policies. Weasels. What are weasels? Lift. Okay, so let's look at the policies. Like apparently we can enact 2. Whiskers can carry 2 more resources per heavy pickup. So that's lift with your back. Rapid construction. Construction speed doubled. Builders gain 50% speed for 3 um, approval per construction task. So I wonder if it's 3 per whisker per construction task. I don't know. So we can enact these. This one we would have to unlock with 100 of our active approval, and that's night construction. Building construction continues by candlelight. That would be 2 per construction task. And then we can unlock this for 150, which is mining speed doubled, 20% chance of to lose mined resources. Ooh. So we go faster, but we might lose the resources. I don't necessarily like that one. Considering I'm using my mining to pay our claw overlords. Uh, oh, okay. So the weasels have this one, and then we don't have enough approval for stump collection to unlock that, but that's salvaging tree stumps generates 1 extra log per cutting action. And then the whiskers have sawdust seasoning, 25% chance for food industries to produce double output. Ooh, but that's 10 per bonus output. So that could be really pricey. And then I can unlock trash burning. Fuel lasts longer in heaters, but producers double the pollution. All right, and what about the claws? The claw ones policies I do have to unlock. The first one is Stone Eyes, speed boosts from passing statues, which, by the way, these statues are all of the claws and frighten our people. Increased and last twice as long. Eureka moments, research labs occasionally produce an extra free science. Ooh, that's kind of nice. I learn things faster. That's not bad. Piecework trinkets. Whiskers use their spare time to make sellable trinkets. That's 300. We're not going to do that anytime soon. Um, I think we definitely want them to carry more resources, so we're going to enact that one, which it says one, so I don't, we'll see how that works. I'm not going to unlock anything right now, so then it becomes construction speed is doubled, builders gain 50% speed for construction task, which is kind of nice. Or chance for food industries to output. I think I want that one. And then when I do have a big construction, we can then switch out the policies, hopefully. But oh, that looks lovely. That looks lovely. It looks like we need like maybe some decoration around the building. All right, now that we've done that, we're going to unpause this. Russian and chaotic chaos bear can go back to doing things and stuff. And then organized heating or medical triage. We have 8 planks. We do have heating for we don't have any medical. So let's do the medical. All right, how many? That leaves us with 4 construction workers that are doing absolutely bupkis. Do I have anybody that can go here? Matt, enjoy fishing. You fished in Flotsam, you're fishing here. You're just born to fish, apparently. Like that's just how things are working for you. Uh, well, it says mushrooms, but I don't see mushrooms, so I don't know. I would think that I need to do mushrooms in like a cave area. What do I know? What do I know? Okay. Oh, and you can see it right here. Lift with your back. Sawdust seasoning. Beautiful. Love it. Um, how is the flax coming along? It is not. Okay. Well, we'll see how that all works out. I know I'm going to need another cafe. So let's go ahead and build that. Let's make it closer to this side, maybe. Okay, so here's, if I put it here, I can still kind of get around. Yeah? Yeah. Now the question will become, will these mice go to this one, or will they continue to go over here? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We only need one more to satisfy our 2 quests. Ooh, a craft master. But they're nosy. Okay, well that's, I feel like I have to take that because I haven't seen one of those yet. So yeah, let's take that. Um, I got a achievement. I don't know what achievement it was. I wasn't paying attention. Oopsie. Healthy. Okay. I think we go ahead and take a couple of people. We're not going to get a ton of whiskers during the winter, which is fine. Ooh, a gifted teacher. We want you because we want to have a school. I think we're going to refuse the heavy eater and the rude. Let's take you. Okay. 3 people don't have homes. Amazing how that works out. Thinking in progress. I believe it was over here. Yes, a school. Love it. What is this? Why does... Oh, because that's facing this way. Like, why is that not working? Well, you see, um, this may be a problem later on, but I'm going to put the school there. And we'll see which one they decide. Oh, we could add stowaways, which I really don't want. We could get fuel, which we don't have any use for right now. Well, it says heating, cooking, and industry, so maybe, or we could just take planks and cut stone, which we will need. Yeah. Or we could re-roll, because that has worked so well in the past. I'm going to take the charcoal. I don't have use for it right this minute. I do understand. But
You have been entrusted by your fellow Whisker.
okay, I'm going to wait to turn this in until it turns to winter and we're told, hey, we're not doing anything for the next year. Okay. I just took on more people. So here's what I'm thinking. That I am going to build housing above the hole that I'd made here. Because why not? And I'm pretty sure I can. And we have plenty of logs. So let's do it. Okay, so we're going to have to fill that area in. Yeah, we're going to have to fill it in order to do that. That is what I'm seeing. In order to space that efficiently. Okay, so if I put, so here's what I'm trying to figure out. If I put one here, I kind of want it like flush so that I can actually put a house on top of that as well. But I'm going to need stairs, not those stairs. Stairs. Yeah. Okay, here's what I need to decide before I put the stairs down. These are the exact same sizes, so it really doesn't
You
matter.
have been entrusted by your...
Oh, I pressed a button. I didn't mean to press that button. I swear. Okay, so if I put, okay. So let's just say, let's see, I can kind of get that there. It won't let me do it because they won't have a way in to their house. So I can put one here, and then I should be able to put one here. And if not there, then like, oh, this is, I created holes and that created messes for me. Okay, so if I go here, I can put a house there, and then not a house there. So I can only get 2 houses in there. Okay. So if I build a steep stair there, that's not a problem. I mean, it's a long walk, I'm not gonna lie, but it's not a burning issue per se. I don't know why I would do long stairs. Maybe there's gonna be a reason later. Okay, and we're gonna do stairs here, and I'm gonna build maybe another. Nah, I like that. And then we can do that, and then we can decorate. We can make them love their house and all of the wonderfulness that their house brings. Um, put that there, can I? Not enough resources. Okay, okay, my bad. Did I? No, that's logs, that's logs. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I was like, I didn't think I put the more expensive ones. Okay. Just to make it a little pretty, right? Like, I apparently don't have any planks, but I want to make it a little pretty. Okay. Supply, and now we have a lot more options and some that are more expensive. Machinery, hardtack, fine tea, high grade, and tailored cloaks. A very hefty price though. I do think I'm going to take this one for now because we do need the planks. We need the planks for the cafe, we need the planks for the school, and then obviously we need the planks for the medical. Yeah. We have the wood. I might make them work overtime again. I know that's terrible, but we need things and stuff. Are we going to have houses before the end of the day? Oh my goodness. Why possibly? I like how we split those planks. Because, yes, that's exactly what we needed to do, is split the planks. Well, one person's going to have their house. Wait, hold on, did I? No, I brought in 3 people and I didn't even give them names. How dare I? Dima, welcome. Mara, Timothy, new. Uh, Master, Yuka. And then I believe I have one more. Simiden. One of you is going to get a house. One of you is not. Well, probably 2 of you is not, because this guy's not going to. But that, there may be a house in it for them. Yep. Ooh, 12 seconds. Are we all going to have houses today? Ooh, look at that. We all have houses. That's beautiful. And this
Please,
one we will
may
turn
we
in.
have better housing? This new
approvals,
island you have been
and
entrusted by
trinkets.
your fellow.
Yes, yes, I know. I still have, I'm holding it on to it. Yeah, that's a really long walk, but I need lots of planks to help alleviate that walk. Unfortunately. Oh, but isn't that fancy? Ooh, and I can't wait to see how the school works. Can we train people to be better at their jobs? Oh my goodness, that would be lovely. That would be lovely. Wouldn't it be loverly? Loverly. End of the day, Rabid Dog says, I ain't gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna wash myself. Oh, Rabid Dog, we love you. Woo woo, Max. We only had 69 things that were negative thoughts. That is pretty fantabulous, which I think for the amount of people we have is dang good. Uncomfortable dinner, rude encounter, unsatisfactory bath. It helps that it rained, so everybody was clean because it rained. Yeah, but it's fine. It's fine. The clothing is the big issue now, which is honestly we're going to work on it. Like we need the flax, and then once we have flax, we can do stuff. Hey, first day of winter. Ac- Dear acting tale, winters have proven a tough period for some whisker colonies. If a colony has left themselves unprepared for the challenge, the cold and lack of crop growth leaves them desperate. Sadly, their pleas for rescue arrive at our ministry too late for an official reply. As such, please accept this preemptive notice. You must survive winter at all costs. There is no rescue boat, there is no alternative. Do not waste this colony. Under the king's graceful rule, Duke Calico, Royal Commissioner. So, survive 8 nights of winter, and we get machinery. So, this is a new quest. Nice. Winter has arrived. The brutal winters make for treacherous travel. As such, the king will suspend most visits to the colonies. We are confident you have prepared adequate supplies. I have, and will find you in good condition in the spring. You will. We have people not doing anything. Ah, yes, my miners. We will be moving you. You will be, whoops, sorry, mauve. That's what I said. We will put you here. Okay. Let's give you something to mine. So there's coal here. We can get up there. There's more copper, which I think we can. I just don't know. That's coal, whether it's worth it at the moment. We'll do that. And then what else is oh, that one's not in your, dang nabbit. That's not in your purview. Okay, so that coal up there is not in your purview either. All right. I'm looking. We will need stone at some point, so I might. Which stone do we have? We have 20. We got to give Ryland plenty to do. So let's have you just get some more stone. Who knows? Maybe something surprising will pop up from doing all of that. Okay, so our builders have nothing to do, and we find them something to do. It's the planks. The planks are a problem. Sorry. Oops, that's not what I meant. No. I did not. Oh, I didn't realize that he was a heavy eater. Interesting. Diligent, healthy, loner. We have quite a few engineers. Too bad none of them are apprentices. Um, let's add Deuce back. And I think I'm going to add Rabid Dog back. I think. 5, 5, 5. Oh no. Well, no. So I could add Zimmadin, but they're going to become a teacher, so I do not want to add them. And I could actually do 2 more. Yeah, maybe that's what I do. Is we are going to need more mining. So maybe I just go ahead and preemptively build another mining operation. Yeah, we're going to do this. This is a long commute. I am not discounting that. And I will need a way up here. So let's do some stairs here. Who is over here? Dima, Zimmadin. Well, Zimmadin can stay over here. Mara. So I'm going to kick some people out so that they can be closer to where they're working. Okay. How can I kick you out? Can I remove you? Will you remove yourself? I guess I can't assign housing? Oh, okay, yeah. Assign you to live in a specific home. Where do I have Amalia, Ghost? Will you automatically switch houses? Yes. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that. You guys will figure it out. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I was worried I was going to have to figure it out. Okay, so we are going to need now. Well, we're going to need a bath, but that's going to come later. A weaver, a charcoal furnace. The furnace we can build over here. This is what I'm looking for. We're going to need a shed. But before we do the shed, oh, we're going to need a logistics hub. Wow, those planks are really a problem. Yeah, I'm sorry. You guys are going to have to work overtime. I need way too many planks for everything that I need. And it might be worth it at this point to build another sawmill. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Hold, please. Because we're going to need a logistics hub, and I can always move this later. But they're going to complain that they don't have a place for, yeah, they're going to complain that they don't have a place to move stuff with. All right, hold on. Okay, so Timothy and Master Shua. There we go. All right. And boys, you are going to be so happy. I'm just going to just say all of that. This is all cool. That's cool. Look at all, yeah, we're hitting Resource Central. Oh, there's coal there too. Gosh. I don't think you can get up there, so I'm not concerned about that, but I will have you do all of that. Yes, please. And that's Dima. Yeah, you guys are going to get all the way out here, and then it's going to be nighttime. I am worried about that commute, though, which is why this cafe, I want to say that cafe is going to be a priority. Make it a priority. Make it so. Okay.
You
And
have
now
been
that
entrusted
we've
by your fellow Whiskers to
hit winter, what will happen is this credit will now stick around for the rest of winter, which is very, very good because we will definitely need it. Oh, I almost forgot. I am so sorry. Okay. Warmth. It's a thing. Okay, so if I put that there, those 4 houses will be warm. I can put that there. Where? Okay, so those 2 houses. Okay, so we're going to have to put, I think, 1 here. Oh my. So I need something to be like here, because that 1 house is a problem. It'll be, there needs to be 1 there. Okay, where did, if I put that there, this house. Okay, so I don't need to worry. And then we can do this house or move up the mountain like I originally thought I would do. Does that get all of those houses? If I put 1 more there. Yes, I believe. Oh, but we then have these 2 houses out here. But that gives us the majority, so I think that's fine. And then we'll have to put, I don't want to put it on, we'll have to put it here, I think. Yeah. They're going to take ice baths. There's not much I can do about that. It will be chilly in that water, but it's okay. That will at least keep them from catching cold once they build that out, and those 4 builders will get on that in the morning. We have a little more people upset. More clothing related, it looks like. Oh, work late. No, yeah, it's not bad. We're okay, I think. We're going to have some light showers. It's very cold. It does not fluctuate. Morning, night, all the same. Look at all this copper down here. Yep, you did. Timothy, you got it. Gold first. 100% gold first. And eventually we'll move Eval and Swanee over here as well, because this is a miner's paradise. It really is. So their time will come, but make sure we have everything we need. Wow. Oh, look. Okay, cool. In the demo, you could not add. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. You could not add wood, but apparently just clicking on it will add wood so that you don't have to rebuild the fire, which is lovely because that was a pain in the rear. You had to like rebuild the fire. So, okay. Lovely. Our cafe is up and running. Um, Blue, let's have you do the cafe for the moment. Why not? Why are you walking so slow, Evel? You're a little chilly, but that's okay. You're going to be really warm in a second. Like, really warm. So now it's going to be up to me just to make sure that I monitor all of these fires. But all of the fires are up. Most of the mice are not going to they're not going to be cold. Timothy and what else did I put out here? And Master Shuka, well, you are going to be a bit cold. I'm sorry, but you're going to be cold. It's just how that's going to work. Medical triage. Yay. Okay, cool. So if they get sick, we will have a place to go as long as I can find a spot for them to go. I could hang this off the edge. That is possible. I don't want to put it out to be built just yet because I do want um this should be the higher priority for planks because I do have a backlog of planks that need to happen. So yeah, okay, and then we're gonna need we might not get more. Yeah, we might not get more whiskers during the winter. We'll see. But most of our whiskers should now be not cold. That would be preferable. I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking. Nobody is cold. Good. That is what we want. We want them not to be cold. Yeah, they've got bland food. They've got issues with, I mean, hard labor they're always going to have issues with. Uh Pollution's going to be a problem. I don't know how to fix that cuz hey, look, we woke up and there was just snow. But the snow actually helps like you can see how wide reaching. So yeah, this house, it's getting some snow, but it's not too bad. All of these buildings are fine. That one's got a little, that's got a little. This has a little bit. They're cold on the way up to their house for sure, but their backside of their house is warm. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we've got some cold spots, but I think overall we're not too bad. Now, Timothy and Master Shuka, they have definitely they've got some gripes. They can argue for sure. Dangerously cold. The temperatures are becoming dangerously cold. Make sure you have adequate heating, especially for housing. Otherwise, you risk illness and death. Yep, I just need to make sure I monitor that they always have a log, or else we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Um, okay, so we do get supply ships, and now becomes the how much money do we, because this tax on and it keeps taxing and it keeps taxing and it keeps taxing. Um, I think we do one big one, not the really big one, but one medium sized one now that there's a really big one, right? And we choose that so that we can get some of our projects built. That will definitely get that built. Yeah. So we'll have 8 go over here. And then quick math tells me this will need 9 more, even though this is not a high priority. We're apparently putting stuff in there. Oh, that's because this one got filled. Okay, cool. One of our builders will go here, one of our builders will go here, and then we'll just have a spare builder that I might make housing as needed, right? Eval, you walk so slow. Oh, my poor Eval. You. All right. We would like, and I could just put both Mara and Dima there, just so that, like, hopefully this will get picked up. What does that look like? Oh, it's just wheelbarrows. Interesting. So we do have some stone, some copper, and some gold from our lovely mining camp. Oh, and our school. We don't have an apprentice. What? Okay. Oh, our craftsman could go here. Okay, so hold on. Here's how the school works. Let's learn together. Select education target. This is guild specialty. Select the skill that students will learn. Requires a teacher who has already attained that level of education. So, uh, for our miners guild, Simeon can teach, I guess, new miners is what it comes down to. Craftsmanship requires somebody who's already attained craftsmanship. So Craftsmanship apparently has 2 different levels, which I don't remember who. Hold, please. Who had craftsman? We had somebody who had it. I was like, oh, I haven't seen this. Let me take that person. Considerate, inquisitive, nosy, unsafe worker. We did have somebody who is craftsman, right? Here, hold on. Let's do this. Yes, we have 2 people that have a level 1 craftsman. Hamalia and Ryland. Both both Farmers Guild. We have 1 person who is a higher level craftsman. Okay. And then we've got 2 people who can come over and they're both, ironically, it looks like they're both in the research lab. No, chaotic chaos bear are you in the research lab? Hold, please. Yes, both of them are in research. Very interesting. Okay. So, I just need to see how this is going to work. We don't have any whiskers available yet. I could say, well, I guess what I want to say is we're teaching a student how to better do guild specialty. So, for instance, eval. Let's take you out. We'll leave Swanee. We're going to bring you over here. I don't know what that does for us. We're going to find out. So, eval starts. Oh. Eval got promptly kicked out. I guess, okay, so that's retraining. So if I wanted like Dima to be something other than she is, if I wanted her to be a minor. Got it. Okay, okay. So, I'm going to unassign. I'm going to assign Russian. Yeah. I want to play with this. I don't quite understand. So if I make you a gifted teacher, what does that do? Are you still a gifted teacher, but now in the Exploration Guild? Like, is that what I'm going to get out of this? Because then I can see that would allow me to really take anybody, right? Yeah, and I could then make, oh, I should pull Ryland out of this. Hold on. Okay, Ryland, unassign. You're not going to like your new assignment, but it's fine. We're going to assign Ryland. We're going to unassign because then we can put both. Oh, we can't put Dima or Mara. Okay. So we could then potentially, we're going to have you all here, I think. But then I need to find, okay, hold on. Oh, no, not that. This. I need to find, let me go here. I need to find an apprentice. I don't have anybody that can teach. I have a lot of farmers and I don't have anybody that's engineer. Well, that is unfortunate. Okay. Never mind, Rylan. I lied. You do need to come back and do something that you don't like. My bad. We have no choice. I'm going to put a log there. I'm going to just put logs to make sure that our 3 fires are going well. It's so bright. It's nighttime, but it is bright. We are like at the Arctic Circle, clearly, because it is not dark at all. Oh, day 19. We have survived 2 days of winter. Our people have some complaints. Don't don't get me wrong. They're mainly around they're mainly around clothing. There's some bath uncomfortableness, but that's okay. I don't know why this person's eating at the warehouse when we have 2 places to eat. I don't understand. We owe 330 taxes so far. Ah, out of curiosity. We make that in gold ore by itself. So if we can mine up we should be able to keep up with our overlords' requests. Maybe. We shall see. But I am going to call it here. I know these episodes are a little longer than I normally do because I really get into just managing and um, learning and figuring out what works. But thank you all for watching. Hopefully, you're enjoying slash yelling at the screen about what I could do better. I am open to suggestions. I will say that I am actually surprised I am doing as well as I am. Granted, I'm also surprised I haven't had another pirate attack, but there's plenty of time for that. And there's lots that we can do. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully, you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.